Hi, friends. I have a book to read to you today that is actually a Caldecott Award honoree, which means that it has some really amazing illustrations. And it was a book that was just written this year, and it is called Watercress. And I picked out this book because the book I had wanted to read to you is actually at school. But while I was at the bookstore, I found this one and I said, wow, this is just amazing. I've got to read it to you, friends. So, this book is called Watercress. Oh, and it was written by Andrea Wang, pictures by Jason Chin. And you can see right there where it says Caldecott Honoree. All right. And without the jacket, here's the front of the book. Watercress. I'm wondering what's going on in the front of this book already. I can see some pictures. It looks like some fields, some telephone lines, not many buildings. Watercress. Oh, look, and here are some people in a car. We are in the old Pontiac. The red paint faded by years of glinting Ohio sun, pelting rain and biting snow. So the weather has really affected their vehicle, huh? Their Pontiac. That's a state, Ohio. Like Maine is a state, Ohio is a state in the United States as well. And that's where she's from. The tops of the corn stalks make lines that zigzag across the horizon. Mom shouts, "Look!" And the car comes to an abrupt, jerking stop. How would you come to an abrupt, jerking stop? That would be like you're driving and then Mom's eyes are as sharp as the tip of a dragon's claw. Dad's eyes grow wide. "Watercress," they exclaim, two voices heavy with memories. What do you think the author means by that, heavy with memories? Do you think the watercress might remind them of something? I think we're about to find out. From the depths of the trunk, they unearth a brown paper bag, rusty scissors, and a longing for china. I'm noticing in this picture right here, it has them and their Pontiac, but this one right here, I don't think that's right now. I think that the author is trying to show us a little hint into the past. This must have been in China when they were younger, because if you look, you notice they even look a little bit younger. The boy does, especially. They haul us out of the back seat. We are told to untie our shoes, peel off our socks, and roll up our jeans. We have to help them gather it. The water in the ditch is cold. It stings my ankles, and the mud squelches up between my toes. I love how the author says so many just detailed description words. You can really picture that mud squelching up in between her toes as she walks. Can you imagine it? Squelch, squelch. And there she is carrying the paper bag because they're going to help their parents gather watercress, which is the title of this book. A car passes by and I duck my head, hoping it's no one I know. My parents cut bunches of the small plant, long stringy stems with leaves round as coins. My big brother yanks watercress up by the handful, roots dripping dirty water onto my shirt, and thrusts it close to my face. There are tiny snails clinging to the underside. So where he's holding those, there's little snails clinging to those, and I squirm away. Well, she probably doesn't want those all over her. The bag in my hands grows heavier and heavier with the weight of all the watercress. The paper is soaked and I'm half afraid, half hopeful that the bottom will split, sending all the plants back down into the muck. You think she wants to be helping them gather this watercress right now? She's saying she hopes the bag breaks and they all fall down. Doesn't sound like it to me. Finally, we load everything, the soggy bag, my sopping shirt, our sodden selves, into the car and head home. Our original destination is long forgotten, a memory of something unfinished. They got so distracted by the watercress that took up all of their energy and they went right home instead of doing what they were planning on doing. On the dinner table that night is a dish of, what do you think? Watercress, glistening with garlicky oil and freckled with sesame seeds. The mud and the snails are long gone, but I still don't want to eat it, any of it. I only want to eat vegetables from the grocery store. Mom and Dad press me to try some. It is fresh, Dad says. It is free, Mom says. I shake my head. Free is bad. Free is hand-me-down clothes and roadside trash heap furniture, and now dinner from a ditch. Does she really like these watercress? What do you think? Not really. Right now, she's saying she's not even going to try them. And look at her face. How do you think she's feeling right now? Happy or sad? She looks a little bit sad to me. Like I don't want to try those. Well, Mom sighs and disappears into her room, returning with an old photo. My family, she says, from before. And we stare. Mom never talks about her China family. She points to a small boy as thin as a stem of watercress. My little brother, your uncle. We hold our breaths. Mom never told us what happened to him. During the Great Famine, she says, we ate anything we could find, but it still was not enough. When she was younger and in China, they had a famine, means there was not enough food for everybody. And even the food they had, it was not enough to keep them full. So that must be, that's her family right there in China. That's what they're trying to show you. I look from my uncle's hollow face to the watercress on the table, and I am ashamed of being ashamed of my family. I am ashamed. What do you think that might mean? I am ashamed. She feels bad for feeling bad about her family. She knows that her mom had a rough childhood, that they struggled. They might have not had all the food they needed. And in those tough times, they had watercress, which is why she loves it so much now. And I'm sure that this mom, when she was younger, probably went out and got watercress with her mom and dad and little brother. And it probably was a good memory for them. I take a bite of the watercress and it bites me back with its spicy, peppery taste. It is delicate and slightly bitter, like Mom's memories of home. Together, we eat it all and make a new memory of watercress. What is their new memory? Of them as a family going out and gathering and eating the watercress. The end. So this book is really cool because it was actually a true story, and we're working on true stories right now in writing. This was a true story that this woman wrote about her family and something that happened in her life. So her mother was the mother in the story, and she was the little girl. So you friends can write books just like this. So of course, I have a question for you today, and my question is this. Why is picking watercress important to the girl's mom? Why is it important to her? All right. Are you guys ready to rock? Bye.